again. So today I want to let you know that we've reviewed some bacon substitutes for you. We got this from Holland and Barrett. It's called This Isn't Bacon. As a rule, we don't tend to use a lot of meat substitutes in this house. I don't miss meat. My family don't really miss meat. We did in the beginning use a lot of meat substitutes, and to be honest with you, they were really expensive and they tasted blooming awful. So it was absolutely pointless, and I think that's a mistake most people probably make to start with if they want to reduce their meat intake or, look at maybe becoming a vegan. They would look to just cut out their meat and dairy and replace it with alternatives, which is okay to a point, but you have to look at the ingredients, because sometimes some things, look at my daughter, some things like some vegetarian sausages or vegan sausages may not have the same nutritional content as a meat sausage, for example. So I've learned quite a lot about things on the process. You have to really be careful about what's in that product that you're going to eat sometimes without thinking you're going to get better or equivalent. It's worth doing a little bit more sort of research into it. So anyway, I went and got this bacon type product. I cooked it off in the pan 3 to 5 minutes like you would do typical bacon, and when I stepped out of the room I could smell bacon cooking. It wasn't some of the substitutes we've had supposed to smell like bacon, and actually it's that artificial horrible bacony type smell like crisps, but it's not bacon smell. This is actually, I thought there was for a second proper bacon cooking in the kitchen, and so did the family. For me, it made me feel quite sick that was potentially cooking in my kitchen, but that's more about my journey and where I am, because for me now it's not just about cutting out the meat. It's developed into a conscience about how the whole process happens and develops, which is why again I don't even choose to eat meat substitutes. But on this occasion I did eat this so I could review it for you. It was slightly thicker than normal bacon, a bit more like the old-fashioned thick cuts of bacon, if you know what they were like in the big square packets. It was very filling. I had a sandwich with it in, and I don't eat bread particularly now, so to have that thick bacon substitute with bread, I feel quite sluggish and quite full. Everybody else feels quite full, and the packet's empty because it was devoured. It did taste like bacon. It was quite realistic. It wasn't bacon, but you knew it wasn't bacon, but it was the next best thing that we've tried. Everybody was very satisfied. I think in Holland and Barrett I paid, it was just under £3 for the pack. So again, it is, I would term that as an expensive product. But for an occasional purchase, I think as people ate it, it wasn't a purchase that was expensive and then not eaten. It was eaten. So I would probably do that again if the family wanted it. Yeah, it was successful all in all. And another thing I got when I was there, I just thought I better mention to you about multivitamins and vitamins. So obviously if you are reducing your meat intake or looking to be more plant-based or fully plant-based, it takes a while to learn everything. I'm learning all the time still, and especially for children, if you're doing it for children or with children, we're fully grown as adults now. We've done all our growing, but they're obviously so little and still growing. Everything's developing all the time. Things that are really important are B12 particularly. I mean, a lot of foodstuffs you'll see on that packet there, actually, it says it's high in vitamin B12 and iron. So most products, if you look for them, they will say about B12 particularly. It's really important that you have that intake for your nerve development, your DNA and things like that. But I would always say give a good multivitamin as well all round, and then that just is like a safety feature, I guess, while you're stepping your foot out into different areas. So for me, I use this one, which is the Well Woman Vegan excuse me, multivitamin, and that's for vegetarians and vegans, and it combats tiredness and fatigue if you were struggling with that, making sure you're getting everything in your diet that you need. So I take that one a day. And the kids, I was lucky this one was reduced yesterday actually because they'd run out. This is the Junior Multi Plus. So this is for kids aged 2 years and upwards. So as mine are nearly 8, 3 and 2, this covers all of my kids. And it's just little strawberry flavoured bears. It's like, because mine used to have the gummies, I call them sweets, little gummy things. These are quite, you see them? Little bears there? They're quite cute. They're like, quite, you hear that crunch? You bite into them and they're strawberry. I can't remember what sweet they remind me of, but they do remind me of a sweet as a kid. But mine love them, they don't complain. They only complain if they can't have more than one, so that's it. So that's your vitamins. Oh, and the other exciting thing which I discovered this week to let you know about was a new app called Too Good To Go. This isn't related to vegan eating, it's just related to food waste, so I thought it was a brilliant initiative. It came up on my Facebook feed. So download the app onto your phone or tablet or whatever. You put in your postcode or area that you're in, town or whatever, and it'll bring up a number of organisations, excuse me, a number of organisations which have subscribed to this scheme, and basically at certain times of the day they will put up what they call magic bags, and that's bags of food that would normally go to waste that are significantly reduced. So maybe $1.99, $2.99 for this magic bag. Might be, it says on there what it's worth, so it might be worth 7, 8, 10 quid or whatever. And then there's the times that you pay for it over your phone with PayPal. I think I'll put your details on there, and then they let you know the time you can rock up and collect it. So it normally says like a breakfast one or an evening one, and I just thought it was a really good initiative. So good girl. Might be worth some of you having a look at it. It might help you out. It definitely help the environment out, save food being wasted, and save you a few quid as well. All right, have a lovely weekend. We're off to the gym in a bit. Okay, bye.